MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. The Dodgers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. John Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
3-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 17 home runs and 63 runs batted in. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He has an even 10 hits in 26 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
A.J. Pollock is on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 11.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped him up. Murphy is there. 2 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First offering on its way. Jock Peterson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And here's the 3-2 from him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that retires the side. Dodgers leave 1. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hard hit ball to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. On the year, Blackmon has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Next up is Max Muncy. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though, D-Row. Only 1 home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expanding his zone, but look for him to get hot again.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this throw gets away from him. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total 4th best on the ball club. To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Bounce to first. Murphy has it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Matt.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
In now, Matt Beatty, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Fouled off. One out and a runner on third. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Beatty is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Settling in now, Will Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nunez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Trevor Story. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year, 14 homers, and an even 50 RBIs. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting seventh, no left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Ready now, Sam Hilliard. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Standing in, Dom Nunez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Ross Stripling. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Throw won't get him.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 33 on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's down.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now the 2-0.
That's a ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 2-1 Los Angeles.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. John Gray is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Beatty. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh. Ball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So stepping in, Ross Stripling, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now at the plate, Sam Hilliard. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
At the plate, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 1-0 home.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in a pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard to short. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi. Chris Owings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 12. Red Owings.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Hampson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 3-2. Brian Shaw takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Ryan.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty, as he'll take a look at ball one. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0.
Ball, down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Still 2-2. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh. Outside, that's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Okay.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. One there. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in once again, Ross Stripling. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here it comes. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Trevor Story steps in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Tim Collins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Tim Collins.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is a called 3rd strike down in the zone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for LA, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
At the plate, Sam Hilliard, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Ferguson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low ones. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So striding in, Dom Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
No! Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. To first, he's right there. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Jonathan Daza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Rockies strand one. Still a 3-2 ball game. Carlos Estevez is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Carlos Estevez.
Ready for another shot now. Max Muncy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Muncy.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Estevez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Fouled away. The 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Kike Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Beatty. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Will Smith. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 3, Chris Taylor.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. Scott Ober, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Mookie Betts will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. The pitch.
Ball, whoa.
One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 2. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. And no one will track it down. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
One of the keys is staying focused. This was a team right now that's been playing good baseball. They're in first place, and hopefully they're not losing sight of the schedule and looking ahead to the postseason, because getting swept at this point of the season is not a particularly good look.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That is 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail here. It's 6-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center.
Giving chase is Tapia.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jock Peterson, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. So together in this last at bat. They lead it 6-2. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Smith has a play. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
6-2 the final total today. The Los Angeles Dodgers win for the 115th time to set the pace in the division. Ross Stripling earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.